like that. Oh man, I can get used to this. Oh, this is nice. This is going right on now. Afternoon, everyone. I'm Chucky2009. Recently, as my regular viewers know, I pumped manually, like by hand with the old manual grease gun, the equivalent of about 3 tubes of grease. And then immediately when I was done with that, I went out and bought really what I should have had beforehand because it would have made this a lot easier. This is the Lincoln fully automatic pneumatic grease gun, and essentially you guys can figure out how this goes. It's just like a powered grease gun. You use lubricating equipment or whatever. I'm not affiliated with Lincoln. I bought this on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description. If you guys buy anything on there, the channel gets a small commission, which helps make unsponsored content like this possible. But you know, whatever the case, I don't know much about these things. I don't think I've ever used one. We're essentially just going to put this together, see if it works, and you guys get to go along for the ride. To pop our grease tube in here, right? Yeah, this end in gun first, okay. Open this up. Look at that, barely even any grease on it. Hey, sounds like it's doing something. Oh! We got grease. All right, so what have we learned? The instructions are completely useless. I mean, seriously, withdraw the follower rod from the grease tube assembly cap and engage it with the follower by rotating the follower handle. Exert force on the follower handle after opening this thing. That's the only part that made sense. I mean, it's really hard to follow, and it's, I don't know, maybe I just struggle with instructions and instruction manuals, but it looks like we actually got this thing greasing. All right, let's try it on a piece of machinery. That really wasn't all that difficult. Pretty much all we did was, for all that technical jargon, literally just loosen this and let it purge the air out, essentially. Just this like half a turn, that did it. Okay, so tiny air leak coming out of this adapter here. I don't know if that'll come through on the video, but if it does, it doesn't appear to be leaking anywhere out of the grease gun itself. Okay, so got the tractor here, haven't greased this up in a little while, so we'll see just how much faster this goes. Yes, a little tight, but it does go on. Okay, great. Well, now we just start greasing until we see grease splooge out the side of this. This coupler that they give you does seem extremely stiff. I don't know if this is just got to break in. I don't know if this is the kind of thing that does break in, but that seems a lot more difficult than it really should be. I don't know if those lock and lube couplers people talk about on YouTube are just a meme or what, but I might be willing to try one. There. This is kind of nice. It's it seems like half the struggle is just actually getting this on the Zerk fitting itself. But like I said, that's the problem that I think will either fix itself or it's pretty cheap and easy to fix. Oh, that's really quite a bit more difficult than it should be. Seems like the secret to removing this is you have to give it a little like twisting action like that. Oh man, I could get used to this. Now that this thing seems to be going on a lot better, it actually is easier than doing this manually by hand. This is why it's important to do this regularly, because if you miss a fitting or two and the machine only sees grease twice a year, it's a major problem. If it sees it with every fuel tank or whatever, then it doesn't go without grease for very long. Oh, this is nice. This is going right on now. I think it might just be a simple matter if we didn't have it quite broken in yet. Oh. It's a nice mixture of old grease and goat fur packed around that one. I think that's it. I'm not sure. I probably did miss one here or there. I really think that's all of these fittings, however. And that happened in record time. So, what do I think of this thing? I like it. I don't regret buying it. You know, it wasn't 100% perfect, like what with the sticker falling off and the strange air fitting and being difficult to get on the coupler at the very beginning. But the reality is, like I said, it is a somewhat budget tool and it does work. And once we use this for a little bit, it seems like the coupler loosened up by quite a bit. So it doesn't seem bad at all. Yeah, I'm glad I have this. You know, sometimes there's just plain and simple a lot of stuff to grease on a machine like this. This one's pretty low maintenance. There's probably only 20, 30 Zerk fittings on this. I think on my baler there's like probably close to 50 just on that machine itself. So on things like that, or on you know, trucks or whatever where there's a lot of fittings or they take a lot of grease or both, really nice to have. I feel like there's not actually anything wrong with this. Maybe there's a burr or something in this coupler, but it seems to be going a lot better now. And like I said, money well spent. Really didn't even cost that much. It feels sturdy, you know, it's like cast aluminum or cast alloy of some type body. Really nice shiny chrome finish on this tube. You know, they give you a proper hose, not just like a little thing that comes out here 6 inches or whatever. So I feel like they did a pretty decent job on this. Not 100% perfect, but I give it a B+. I'm really glad I have it. Don't regret buying it. And I'm sure this is gonna be probably not in a lot of videos to come, but used a lot in times to come. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe for more. Cheers.